Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's Overking here, back on the Chronocraft server. So, since it's spooky month, we've got our nice little Halloween costume on. I know I've worn this outside of this month, but we're just gonna pretend like this is specifically for spooky month. That's fun. We're gonna ignore him for a second. But right now, there's a few things I want to get done in this episode. I want to, first of all, get a wool farm made, because I feel like different colored wools will be something cool to be able to use around the base, something pretty cool to have, and that's going to be the first time lapse for today's video. And also, I would like to work on an area for our farmers. As you can see, some of our sheep are dangling, because I've been doing a lot of trading. I have a bunch of golden carrots. We've got it as a consistent food source, but now we need to make an area to store all these golden carrot farmers, because these guys are going to be a very important source of food, so we're going to need a lot of them. And if we're going to have a lot of them, we're going to need a lot of space for them. But I would like to start off today's episode with our little wool farm. And by little wool farm, I want to get one of each colored sheep, which is going to take a lot of iron. But thankfully, with our Fortune 3 pick, it shouldn't be too hard to get. And once I have all the resources, I'm going to hop into a time-lapse. So I'll see you once it's there. Alrighty, and we are back with our beautiful looking farm. Honestly, I would like to pretend like this didn't take that long. I know the time lapse ended before I had all this, but I kind of forgot a few things, like our little friend the Observer, which is how we sense the change in the block whenever the sheep eats the grass, whatever. You guys probably know this. I forgot the redstone. The redstone looked really bad without the grass here, so I filled in the rest of the grass. And this is just all the stuff that I didn't do in the time-lapse. I labeled all of these and dyed them with their colors and respectively. And I also put a little area on top to mark them all. So, this is looking great. This is looking fantastic and done. And now it's time to move on to the next part of today's video. Ooh. Okay, well, that's a waste of time. Unfortunate. Actually, what? I just fell on glowing sacks. I need those. Okay, well, that ironically works out, because I need some glowing sacks for those little signs real quick. But let me just swim upstairs real quick. I really need to get a bubble later put in this, but I don't have any place to put it just yet. I plan to probably make a few more floors to this thing at a next episode, but for now I would like to focus on getting my villagers finished up, because as you can see, we've got a lot of villagers, and we need places to put these guys. And the last episode, we did all the Fletcher villagers who have their little area out here, and they've been working great. We have a beautiful source of golden carrots here. I have a lot more in the chest. But here I want to do a little farming area, which I'm just going to fill in with dirt and a lot of stuff like that. I'm going to fill in a bunch of farmland, and it's going to look fairly nice. Personally, I'm going to put in some piles of hay bales, some stuff like that. It's going to be a little flat. Maybe I'll extend this up one more block. But I'm going to go real quickly do that, and I'll show you guys all once it's done. I'm not going to hop into a time-lapse because that would be a little much for this video. But I'll just be back real quickly. Alrighty, well, I have decided to elevate the ground quite a bit. I know it looks kind of weird right now, but once the grass spreads through both sides, oh crap. Okay, one sec, I accidentally deleted one of the pieces of dirt I needed. But once the grass spreads through, I'll be able to get a lot more of the foliage and the farmland placed in, because I will be able to know where I want to place it. And since the tick speed on this server is incredibly slow, I am going to have to wait at least like an hour or so for this. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of need to get this video uploaded. It's been, I think, 3 weeks since I've uploaded. And so, I'm gonna get this done and over with. Well, a little bit off camera, just so you guys aren't watching me spend 30 minutes on a tiny little farm for a bunch of villagers that are probably going to get overcrowded by composters. And I'm going to end off the video here, because we've done quite a bit today. We're almost finished up with this section. We've got our rainbow bridge, and we got a place for our farmer villagers to go, which is an absolute W. So next episode, I still have some more farms I want to build here, which is going to be a lot of work, but I might go and do something outside of my little sky base, because I know this is all the server you guys have seen. But also next episode, I want to try to get an area for all my librarian villagers, i.e. this guy, and only this guy for now. But I want to get a place for him, and we'll save that for the next episode. So I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye!